Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you my favorite 30-minute practice routine. These are the exercises that I always find myself coming back to if I have to just whip myself into shape in a hurry, or if I just want to get my fingers moving in the morning. These are the absolute most important piano exercises for me as a professional pianist. So we'll begin right away and dive right in here with the first exercise. That is, of course, our scales. Now I play scales like this. So I'm basically taking a 4-octave scale and then going apart in contrary motion in the middle of it. And that helps me work on not only the contrary, but also the parallel motion all together at the same time. And I go around the circle of fifths. So I would do C major, G major, D major, A major, moving from the key with no sharps and flats to 1 sharp, to 2 sharps, to 3 sharps, until I've done all of the keys and all the sharps and flats, all of the scales. The next thing I do after that are the arpeggios, and I do them in 4 octaves, accenting every 4th note like this. So I'm accenting C, E, G, C, G, E, C. That keeps me from accenting the same note every time, and that really helps keep every finger in shape. And it's great also for the thumb under motion, because when you're playing the arpeggios, which are broken chords, you really have to slide your thumb under all the way. Now the next exercise I play is the chromatic scale. The chromatic scale means every white and black key, and you want to be sure you have the right fingering for this. I like to see how fast I can get it and also play not just in octaves, but also, for example, in thirds like this. Now, before we go on to the next exercise, I just want to take a moment to say, if you're like a lot of pianists learning piano online and you say, I really like learning online, but I find it difficult to know what I need to know in what order, what are the most important things, and also maybe you feel like you'd like to have some personalized feedback to know if you're on the right track. If that's the case, then Peterson Piano Academy could be right for you. I have a comprehensive online course and also give all students the ability to send me messages or emails or video or audio recordings so that you get some personalized feedback on your playing, which can be really effective and can save you a ton of time in the long run. Now, going on to the next exercise, let's take a look at trills. These are quick alternations between 2 notes. So I start going between C and D, and then I go up, and coming back down, again, I would try to do that as fast as I can, but being sure that the hands are really together like this and not just somehow being very precise with the attack so that they're exactly the same in both hands. The next exercise that I love to do involves thirds, this interval. I love to go up from C to E to D and F to E and G and back down, because this is a really great coordination exercise for the fingers, and I do it in both hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I slide it all up a step. And I would go all the way through the octave, all the way back up to C, and depending on how long I want to practice it, maybe coming back down again as well. The next exercise, this is a really great one, is holding notes. So I'll play each finger, I'll keep it held down while I play the other notes up and down like this. Then I'll move on to the next note. So pressing D, keeping D held down while I play the other notes. And then playing E and playing all the other notes. This looks pretty simple, but it's actually quite hard to do. Give it a try on the piano and you'll notice this is a really great exercise for improving your coordination. And of course you want to do that in both hands. The next exercise I really love to do involves repeated notes. So taking 4 fingers, 4, 3, 2, 1. and just going all the way up the scale. And being sure that you're keeping the fingers that aren't playing nice and relaxed. That's really great for just maintaining the agility of the fingers. Now the next exercise is the jumps. I like to start on a C and just practice jumping up the piano keyboard and coming back down. There are a lot of places in music where you have to play very accurate jumps. And I do the same thing in the right hand and so on, going all the way up 2 octaves and back down. And the final exercise that I really love to do every time I play the piano is tremolos. These are just quick alternations between 2 notes like this. So I'll play first with one hand alone and usually start with sixths, and then I'll go up to the next one and the next one and so on. And when I've got that going well, I'll do the same thing in the left hand, and then I'll put it with both hands together. And in the best case, if you can, try to keep the hands together so you're playing the notes always the same time, not just sort of doing whatever, but really working on the precision of those notes. One final exercise that I love to do are scales in octaves. So I'll run through all the major scales every day in octaves like this, starting in C, 2 octaves up, and then I'll go to C sharp or D flat, and D, and going through every single major scale like this. And you'll find that this really helps you develop the wrist flexibility as well, this motion in the wrist coming from the top down. So that's my 30-minute warm-up routine. Let me know if you have any exercises that you would like to add to that or that you really enjoy doing on a regular basis. Hope to see you soon, and have a great day.